Hello, and welcome to the camping edition of Sunday Dinner with Chef Joe. And for all of you, welcome to our first live showing on the Chef Joe Louie Facebook page. As you can see, I'm out here at my campsite, which is in my backyard. And I was grilling a hot dog, and I don't know if you could see it in there, but it just fell in. I was grilling a hot dog on my thing, and it literally fell off and into the hot dog, into the fire. Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, welcome. So today we're doing backyard camping because, again, a lot of us can't go anywhere and we're staying home, so we're going to go camping. So today I'm going to show you some ideas for cooking on the grill and in a fire pit. And so if you happen to go camping in your backyard, or if you even go camping for real in a real campsite, you'll be able to do the same thing. You ready? Let's do it. All right. So, first and foremost, let's talk about a charcoal fire. So, one, I like to use hardwood charcoal. I don't like the briquettes as much. I feel like you get more fire, you get a hotter fire, you get a better burning fire with it. And then, as you notice, I don't use charcoal lighter fluid. I do use a chimney. First of all, I think it gets the whole thing started a lot quicker, and two, you don't get the flavor of the charcoal lighter fluid in your stuff. So it's real simple. You just fill this chimney up with your charcoal, and underneath it you put some paper, and as you can see, I usually use just the paper right off the bag of the charcoal. Hey, listen, I'm into, multitasking when it comes to this stuff. Anyways, so we've got that. It's ready to go. It is super hot, actually. And let me see if I can grab something to hold on to that with, because that puppy is hot. All right. So we're gonna just dump it right into the grill. All right. All right. And then I'm just gonna put that over here to cool down. And then we're gonna put our top on it. It's really that simple, guys. All right, we're putting our grill on, and we are gonna let that heat up for a second. And while we're doing that, I'm going to show you the dessert that we're making. That's dessert. Our side dish to go with our main dish today, which is corn. And instead of doing corn, boiling corn or whatever, we're gonna throw it right into our fire. So as you can see, I have here a bowl of corn, and this corn is actually the first New England corn. I bought it this afternoon, and it's some of the first of our Massachusetts corn here. And I've been soaking it in water for about an hour, and you just notice all the husks and everything are on it. And so I'm going to just wrap that up really well in foil. And it's okay if, you can pull these leaves off or whatever. And then we're gonna literally just put that right into the fire, just like that. All right? And then we're gonna turn it every once in a while so that it cooks evenly all the way around. And that's how we're gonna cook our corn. Now, our main course is chicken. And today we're doing our main course today is a Caribbean spiced rubbed chicken with a grilled banana with molasses glaze. And we're going to do all that on this grill. So, as you can see, I have a chicken here. I've got a mixture of stuff. I've got a breast, I got a leg, I've got a thigh, and I got a wing. And we're going to put together our rub for it. So Jake, if you can zoom right in here for me. And so our rub for today is, let me pull all these out and put them right back into this dish. All right, so we are going with 2 tablespoons of kosher salt and 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of ground allspice, and I actually ground it myself today. We've got a half a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, a half a tablespoon of ground ginger, not Marianne, just ginger. And we have 2 tablespoons of paprika. And last but not least, 2 tablespoons of black pepper. So as you can see, it's going to have some spice to it. And so we're literally just taking all that, we're just mixing it up in a bowl. All right, just like that. And then we're going to put it all on our chicken. Okay, and then I'm going to turn these over. Okay. Just like that. Little seasoning, and you can be as plentiful. The more you put on, the spicier it's going to be. Okay, so we're going to take that and we're going to put those right on the grill, and we'll do that. We're going to start skin down, just like that. Beautiful. All right, so there's our chicken. By the way, if you follow the news at all, you know that it is hot, and I mean really hot here in New England right now. And to think I have a grill and a fire pit going. I said last week I was a glutton for punishment, but today really is a glutton for punishment. So we've got our chicken going, and we got our corn going, and now we are going to grill that, and we're going to put together our grilled bananas. So over here, I have a whole banana that I cut lengthwise in half and left the skin on. Now, I recommend banana that is probably less ripe. And the reason is if it gets too ripe, it's going to get really mushy when you put it on the grill. So, if, I'm not saying it necessarily needs to be green, but a good yellow banana that is pretty ripe would be good to go. Okay? So, what we're going to do... Oh, thank you. Getting me a little hand sanitizer here. Hang on 1 second. Always got to use your hand sanitizer, everyone. You know that. All right. So, really simple. What we're going to do is, in this pot, we're going to put 1 tablespoon of softened butter. And since it's been out here for like the last 30 minutes, I guarantee it's softened. All right. And 2 tablespoons of molasses. All right. Just like that. 2 tablespoons of molasses. And then we're going to put that right on the grill to heat up. Okay? And then over here, we are going to take, I have some canola oil, about 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and I'm going to brush the bananas with the canola oil. And what that's going to do is help it with the caramelization of the banana. So the sugar between the oil and the sugar and the banana, it will caramelize really nicely. So we're going to put those, and you don't want those on the direct heat. So we're going to put those more to the side. So as you can see, we got quite the little show going on over here. Got all kinds of stuff now. I mean, this is not your normal camping, guys. Okay, normal camping was me dropping the hot dog into the fire at the beginning, right before we went on the air, and I mean literally like within less than 30 seconds before we went on the air. Anyways, so we're checking out, see how the chicken's doing. It's looking pretty nice. You got a nice sear going on this one, and on this one's getting a little seary. So we're gonna move that over already. Ready? Also with that one. So they're looking good, right, guys? Huh? Really nice. And you can tell this is a hot fire because, I mean, that butter is melting right away. And so what we're going to do is we're going to glaze those. We're going to cook those up and get those nice and caramelized. Meanwhile, let's go over and check on our corn over here. Let's not forget about our corn. So we're just going to literally take our corn and flip it right over. And it's okay if we get ashes and stuff on the outside of it because you have it wrapped in foil, and it's going to be perfectly fine. By the way, it'll be done in probably about 20 minutes. If you have a good hot fire with a lot of coals, it'll be done in about 20 minutes. And then, so we've got our chicken going here. And then, so we've got our chicken, we've got our going, we've got our bananas going. See how the bananas are doing. Not yet. I'm going to move them over and give them a little crisp, a little bit more fire, because I want you guys to see how they look when they're done. And then we grab a plate for those. Put that over here. All right. And we're going to, now while we're waiting, thank you. While we're waiting, we're going to start our dessert. So, of course, what is a camping without s'mores, right? Now, I like to call them some more. And the reason I like to call them some more is because I always want more. So my family makes fun of me all the time for it, but guess what? I do it for a reason, because I want more. Anyways, so today we're going to make, we have a couple of different kinds of different things we can do with our s'mores. So obviously the traditional one is your chocolate with the marshmallow and the graham cracker, right? That's your traditional one. But I thought today, since I'm on the air with you guys, we're gonna glamp it up a little bit. So I'm gonna take my marshmallow first, and we're gonna toast my marshmallow over the fire. And then what we have here is these are pretzel bark type things that we're going to use. So it's a little savory, so it's got a little salt to it, and we're going to, but there's going to be doing one more thing to it too. So we're going to do that, but let's just check on our bananas here, because it looks like they're starting to grill now. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. That is exactly what we're looking for, guys. Exactly what we're looking for. All right. So I'm going to leave those over here to finish cooking, because you want to flip them over and cook them on the skin side down too, so that they're nice and moist. Now, the reason, by the way, for the grilled bananas is because the chicken is going to have a lot of heat to it, a lot of spice to it, and the bananas, the molasses bananas, cools it down. So cools it down. All right, so we're going to work on our marshmallows here. This is our typical. We're making our typical marshmallows, and again, I don't know how you guys like them. I personally like to burn them up, but I'm going to not burn them up today. I'm going to try to brown them for you. And as you can see, I'm literally just going around and around, and everybody has their own techniques of how they like to make their marshmallows. And we'll move our corn around while we're doing that. All right. And you know what, guys? I don't know about you, but you notice I'm getting lower? There's a reason. What the hell, huh? Didn't do it. Wait, let's burn them up. Come on. These are good marshmallows. They don't want to burn up. Oh, there we go. Marshmallow burning. Yay. Luckily, I'm eating this because I just blew all over it. Anyways, okay, back to our marshmallows. All right, so our s'mores. So we're going to take our marshmallow and we're going to put that right in the center of our pretzel. And again, it's pretzel and chocolate and more chocolate. And then to glam it up a little more, I'm going to put some caramel on there, just to glam it up a little more. And then we top it with this. I mean, look at that, you guys. Look at that. Can you zoom in there? Look at that. Oh, it's just dripping all over the place. The ants are going to go crazy out here tonight. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's grab my brush for my, where'd my brush go? Oh, here, right in front of me. Thanks. All right. So we have here our boiling molasses and butter. And we're going to just literally glaze that right over our banana. Okay. You're getting that, Jay? Good. Yep. Oh, it smells really good. You can smell the caramelization of the sugars and the molasses. And we're going to pull those off now because these are done. So this is going to go on the plate with our chicken. That's going to go on the plate with our chicken. And then we're going to keep cooking our chicken. So obviously chicken, you want to get your chicken to 165 degrees. Now, if you want to be a little daring, which is actually not really being daring, you can pull your chicken off at 160 degrees and then you'll have carryover cooking for about, if you leave it and let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, it'll go up to 165, and that means you've killed all the bacteria that could be in chicken, and you'll be good to go. So, one way or another, you either want to get it to 165 or get it to 160 and let it sit up, go up to 160 or go up to 165. So, obviously, I'm not going to be able to show you the finished products of everything while we're on the air. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish cooking all this, and then I'm going to eat it with my family, and I'm going to post pictures of the finished plate so you guys can see exactly what it is. So, as I said to you guys, it is hot, really. It is really hot out here. So we're gonna call it a day, and we will see you next week on the Chef Joe Louie page, live on Facebook. See you next Sunday on Sunday Dinner with Chef Joe.